Philly in danger of blowing a 3-0 lead to Toronto in Game 6 on Thursday. They got a lot of decisions to make with Harden up for an extension.
Yep.
Embiid is now injured for a second playoff season or whatever.
Yeah, playoff run in a row.
Yep. What does Philly need to do to prove that Harden, Maxey, and Embiid is worth building around?
Okay, first of all, let me talk about the stakes in Game 6 for a moment. Because everybody knows no one has ever blown a 3-0 lead in NBA playoff history. Right. Doc Rivers has blown 3 separate 3-1 leads, but no one's ever blown a 3-0 lead. But it's more dramatic than that. There have only been 3 teams ever up 3-0 that then even had to play a Game 7. And one of them is the 1951 Rochester Royals. It happened once in 1951, and once in the mid-90s, and once in the early 2000s. So down 0-3, not only does no one ever win, typically you don't ever even get to a Game 7. So the fact that Philly is now on the road in Toronto for a Game 6 with no Maxey, with Embiid, this is
scary.
Legit scary.
Yeah.
Like, I expected Philly to potentially lose Game 4. They go up 3-0, they relax. They have a couple days off. They're partying in Canada. But then Game 5 is when you win the series. Right. You're back home. You're incentivized to make sure you don't have to get on another plane, take another trip. And not only did they lose, they got blown out. So, yeah, if they were to lose this series, then it is the shockwaves of it will be felt for years. Like, Doc will obviously lose his job. I don't know what they do with Harden. Like, the whole thing. If they lose Game 6, I would argue Game 7 in Philly becomes the single most pressurized round 1 game in NBA history.
For Doc Rivers especially. I mean, yeah.
For everyone involved. You will never get over the stink of an 0-3 blowing a 3-0 lead, especially when you have arguably the MVP on your team, and the other team, it's Scotty Barnes, who's a rookie, Fred VanVleet, who didn't even play in Game 5. The whole thing is a mess. Sorry, my phone's broken. It's making noise. I don't know if the mics picked that up. But to answer the direct question, I think Philly's path, let's just assume they don't have the most catastrophic collapse in NBA history. Embiid's obviously locked up. Maxey's on his rookie deal. And you didn't trade all that stuff for Harden to not re-sign Harden.
Right.
So, like, that is going to be their trio moving forward. There are real questions about what level of player Harden is anymore. He just can't seem to get past people anymore. And that's concerning. But the idea that Daryl Morey, Harden's one of his all-time favorite players, was with him in Houston. Daryl Morey is going to sign Harden to whatever contract Harden demands this offseason. Is that going to be a good contract in 4 years? No. Will it be a good contract next year? Philly would be banking on it, but they got to get through Toronto. But they're not showing me right now. I picked them to beat Miami in round 2. Miami, the other night, just beat Atlanta with no Jimmy Butler. They handled Atlanta in 5. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show, and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.